Welcome, beloved, to day 39 of our Minor Arcana card pull in the series Living the Tarot. Today we have the Four of Cups. So this tends to be, according to one of these sources, Holistic Tarot, an integrative approach to using tarot for personal growth. Says that some meanings of this can be introspection, contemplation, and dissatisfaction. Being the number 4, rationality, stability, right, can be about foundations, also open doors. And let's see here. The description on this card is: a man sits on a grassy knob, legs crossed and arms crossed under a tree, deep in contemplation. A single cloud appears in front of him, offering a goblet. 3 more goblets are presented before him. He pays no heed to them. His vision is turned inward, right? So, Four of Cups, it's a time for personal reevaluation, internal reflection. There could be discontent. Could be that the seeker wants more or something different from the current circumstances or environment. The Four of Cups is about to disappoint into the status quo or dissatisfaction with what the seeker has or has not accomplished to the date. As a result, the seeker needs to reflect inward and reevaluate the path he or she is taking. Why has there been disappointment? What is the cause of discontent? This card is advice to the seeker to close off from the outside world, whatever is disappointing them, and devote time to introspection. The seeker needs a purpose, an aim, in order for the seeker to advance towards an accomplishment. At the current time, the seeker is still evaluating what the purpose of their life is. The seeker could reach a stage in their life where they're trying to understand themselves. Comparing, the Hermit is a card about conservator of wisdom. Here, the Four of Cups is about reevaluating personal choices. The Hermit is about reevaluating and reflecting on something deeper, more spiritual. Here, the Four of Cups suggests a sense of inertia. The seeker is using apathy as a defense mechanism. Due to the seeker's discontentments, he or she is withdrawing from society or social engagements. The seeker is rejecting new offers and new opportunities. So the imagery on the Four of Cups can call the mind about Buddha meditating under the Bodhi tree to attain enlightenment. The imagery is applied to this card, representing the finding of one's personal connection to the collective unconsciousness, and to sit at the source of knowledge and find one's place in the world. The seeker could be looking inward for deliverance. However, the omission of the halo around the figure depicted on the Four of Cups is significant. With the Four of Cups, the seeker's introspections pertains to trying to determine what next steps could be. Okay. So in a love reading, if the Four of Cups appears, it could be not a good time for love, need to reflect in solitude for now. If this card appears in a professional development reading, it could indicate some past loss or past disappointment. The seeker is now reflecting on how to advance forward. Okay, so beloved, when you see this card, hear these descriptions, what do you think of? Do you think of disappointments? Do you think of how to reflect and take those next action steps? What comes to mind? And I'd love to know what other interpretations you've heard of and whether or not you agree with them, right? This really is about building your own intuition, right? Making this more personal. So, what does this card bring up for you? And how would you feel if you saw this cloud, right? The divine, God, source, spirit, universe, reaching out and giving you this cup, right? How does that make you feel? And in what areas of life does this represent for you? How can this energy help you or hinder you, right? It's not necessarily good nor bad. It just is, right? It is what it is. So how does this fit into your daily energies? Beloved, I hope you have a fabulous day meditating on the Four of Cups. Stay grounded.